welcome back. This
Hi there.
is video 2, and John and I are going to chat with you today about graciousness. So for these videos, we thought we would go through 3 things. A quick definition of what that term actually is, a reason of why it's beneficial for our children to develop this trait, and finally a little case study or what would you do, and kind of put John on the spot. Okay, so a definition of graciousness is thinking about how our choices affect others, and it's being polite and being thoughtful, and that's kind of graciousness in a nutshell.
Mm-hmm.
So why is this important? What benefit does graciousness have to our children? What do you think? Why do we want them to be good-mannered?
Well, I mean, I think as parents, it makes us look good. I think
It sure does.
when they go over to someone's house, it's nice when they demonstrate those behaviors.
Yeah, and also on that same note, it will give them more opportunities to do those things and have those experiences, because we'll be more likely to say, yeah, you can do that, because
Right.
we know that they are
Right.
going to make good choices.
Right, and it gives them more opportunities. Yeah, they get invited to more things, and then they have more opportunities to develop their social skills and all the other character traits that we've talked about. And generally, just thinking about how our choices affect others, sort of one of the core characteristics of graciousness. I think that builds empathy and just contributes to them being just good people in society.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so a case study. Let's see. What would you do in an ideal situation here if you are sitting at the table and little Nora, I said I wasn't going to use our kids, but I'm going to use our kids. Little Nora, and this is real life right now, wants to talk all the time. And as soon as somebody else is talking, she's immediately interrupting. So she's 2.5, which of course you would handle this very differently in different ages. So little 2.5-year-old Nora, what would you do for that poor behavior choice to help model graciousness?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's difficult because she's so little.
Do you want to hear my idea?
Sure, I do.
you can what's that called? Critique it after.
Right.
You can tell me if it's good, what you'd add, and talk to me as if I'm like not your wife.
Sounds good.
Okay. So what I would do, because she's such a little copycat right now, is I would be modeling the behavior myself and really emphasizing when I'm saying, excuse me, or when one of her brothers says, excuse me, or is talking, and really make it very obvious and rewarding the brothers for saying, oh, I love, Benjamin, how you're saying, excuse me, and you're waiting till mama's done talking. I'll just be 1 minute and then it's going to be your turn.
Yeah, and I think that makes a lot of sense, and I think it was along the lines of what I was starting to think about as well, in terms of just being sort of direct and sort of giving a strategy without necessarily needing to give all the background information around, like, now how do you think that's making other people feel at the table? And
right.
I don't think those approaches are going to be overly productive with
a young toddler.
someone so little, whereas you might want to get into that with someone who's starting to get a little bit older, like, you know, ages 4, 5, 6 even. You might get into that a little bit more, and even just try it out and see how your child responds, and start to integrate some of that, the impact it's having on others, and how it might make them feel if someone else is interrupting them, and getting into more role playing with those kids as well, as opposed to just hoping that they're going to mimic them.
And I find too, for older children, keeping it really brief at first, right? Like, you don't want to turn everything into like a big lecture. Mm-hmm. So like, first things first is you just kind of briefly say, you know what, I really don't like when you interrupt me, because then I lose my train of thought. So can you please just say excuse me before talking, and then I'll know that to come right to you as soon as I'm done, and just leave it at that. And then if it becomes a reoccurring, this is an issue, then have those kind of lengthier discussions, right?
Right. We tend to, with kids in general, just over-verbalize as adults, right? We talk, and kids start to glaze over a little bit after about 30 seconds or so.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So kind of get to the point and then move forward.
Absolutely.
No need to dwell.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Okay. And that, we're just going to do them nice, quick little videos, right? Like, there's no need to go bigger than that. That's graciousness in a nutshell.
Sure. Sounds
there
good.
You go. Good?
Yes.
Okay. That's graciousness.